Assalamu alaikum. It's Mariam. I owe you an apology because I missed my video last week. Unfortunately, my cell phone wasn't charging and had to go in for repairs. Although I did have a few problems with the company that I have the cell phone from, and I didn't get a repair. I actually just ended up with a replacement. Um, so here goes. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been in chronic pain. I've been very tired. I've been falling over a lot more than usual, shaking and jumping a lot with my cervical dystonia. Um, so I've spent a lot of time sleeping on and off. I've been arguing with the people that I have the cell phone from. I've also I was arguing with having words with some people that deliver the care package, but I'm not going there now. But they ask you what you eat, and when you say that you have a wheat-free diet, you have a dairy-free diet, and you're halal, and they keep delivering things that you can't eat. I just sometimes I wonder why they ask me, what do I eat? I did ask one of the ladies a few days ago if she wanted some of the things back or if I should continue to leave them out for the other residents. And she says, up to me. If I don't eat it, I will go hungry. Not a very good answer, but Allah knows the plan. Alhamdulillah, I won't go hungry because my wonderful grandson made me some food today, and that's going to last me a few days, alhamdulillah. My grandson is a wonderful cook, so that's very much appreciated. And then later on in the day, my friend who's been helping me and the other residents, he came today while I was chatting outside with one of my neighbors. Not that we're supposed to be chatting at the moment, but I like to greet people, even if we're not hugging each other at the moment. And he gave two of my neighbors care packages as well. So alhamdulillah, may Allah reward this brother, in this life and the next, because it's very much appreciated. Um, Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. I'm fed up. I'm tired. My claustrophobia is back. Hopefully it doesn't stay around for too long. Me, the cat, she's looking after me very well, along with our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being by my side, and keeping me strong. I'm so grateful for that. you know. Um, my girl who likes to do everything for me, who's very sick, she still needs lots and lots of du'as, inshallah. And my friend who does my cleaning, she's looking after her auntie's children after her auntie passed away. So please make dua for her and her husband and her children and the children from her auntie. Um, you know, a few weeks ago, I had four funerals. Well, four people pass away because I haven't been able to go to any funerals. But four people pass away, one after the other. So far, I know of 5 people that passed away. I know there have been many more. Please make dua for one of my nieces. She's about to drop her baby anytime soon, alhamdulillah, which will be another blessing for the family. Also, I want you to make dua for 3 of my other nieces. They are frontline workers, um, care workers. They work for the NHS. They're doing the best that they can. So I applaud them very much. May Allah keep them safe and keep them healthy, inshallah. Um, I'm hoping that sometime soon things will change so that I can get a slightly different routine. Being stuck indoors, locked away is not helping because all my illnesses are flaring up one after the other. I also know that my injection for my cervical dystonia is due, and it's because my cervical dystonia has been really, really bad the past couple of weeks. I know that I really need that injection. Without it, I'm not going to be doing very well. I'm not doing very well anyway because I lost count how many times I fell over. And the other night I spilled tea on my arm, so I have a bit of a red mark where I burnt myself, which is one of the reasons I don't normally make tea or coffee. Somebody usually does for me. But at this time, Allah knows the plan. Allah knows what we should be doing. But while I am locked away, I've spent yesterday, some of yesterday, but I've spent most of today in bed because I broke my glasses, which is why I'm not wearing my glasses at the moment. The thing with my glasses is because they're tinted, they block out the light. So what happened yesterday was because I broke my glasses, when I went because I tried to do my laundry yesterday, because I was in the corridor and the lights were on, I started to get a headache, which turned into a very, very horrible, nasty migraine, because my head was so painful today. I spent most of it in bed. I got up to go and greet my Calabash son-in-law and my grandson and one of my youngest granddaughters, because they brought my lunches for me to put in the fridge and the freezer for a few days. Alhamdulillah, my grandson made it special for me, so it's very much appreciated. Then I came back to bed after my lunch, and alhamdulillah, my friend came, with some bits and pieces, alhamdulillah. And because I was chatting to a neighbor and then another neighbor come out, he gave them both, bits and pieces as well, some shopping and things, which is very much appreciated. May Allah reward this brother in this life and the next. It's so good when you find people that are not picking and choosing who they decide to help. It's good when somebody, during a crisis, will help anybody. Allah knows, people's intentions and if they need something, and it's so good to find brothers like this, and sisters as well that are like this, that don't pick and choose, alhamdulillah. So my plan soon, I'm trying to get some goodie bags together because it's Ramadan, and I know that many of the children are missing me very much, and it's very difficult because I'm missing them too. It's very hard. I saw one of my youngest granddaughters today, and it was so difficult to wave and not to hug anybody. I couldn't hug her. I couldn't hug my grandson. And I just want to hug them and tell them that everything's okay. Everything is okay. But on a brighter note, I have a plan. When I have my goodie bags together, and I fixed my wheelchair, I'm just waiting some washers to come to finish fixing the new seat on. Once I've done that, I will be sneaking out between me and you. I have a surprise for the children, um, which I will be putting on my Facebook. So people might not know that it's me going out, but at least I will get to drop off some goodie bags, outside the doors, outside the houses. And at least, I can talk to them and wave to them while they're looking out the window, inshallah. So that's my plan. Um, because I miss everybody so much, and I know how difficult it is for them, not seeing their family and not seeing their friends and not being able to do the things that they used to do. I think it's hard. I got chronic illness. One of my girls, she's got chronic and critical illness. You know, um, but the children, they get bored easy. You know, and no matter how much they tell me they're looking after their mom, and no matter how much they're telling me they're behaving themselves, as soon as they're bored, they're live wires. you know. I've got a grandson, bless his heart, wonderful grandson, who's an extra, live wire, once the bottom says in, and it's sad because, I wish I could go visit, and we could do some of the crazy things together that he likes to do, but hopefully, once we're allowed to go out, if I'm allowed to travel, I will go to Northampton to see my grandchildren there. I have beautiful grandchildren there, and who knows, I might be able to go to paddling pool with my grandson, or do crazy things, that he likes to do, inshallah. We could do this with his younger sister, inshallah. you know this is something I hate, because the boredom sets in for me too, you know which is why I got this crazy plan. So watch this space. I brought myself a new suit, um, that's going to surprise the children's. Unfortunately, I can't wear it all the way to Northampton, but I will, inshallah, send them a video, and the goodie bags that I put together. Hopefully, I'll be able to send them via my courier, inshallah. So through the pain, the stiffness, the tiredness, the sleep attacks, the shaking and jumping from the cervical dystonia, I'm trying to stay positive, inshallah. Even with this headache, because I broke my glasses, Hopefully I get a pair of sunglasses to wear just until the optician is allowed to come to my place, inshallah, because she said she wanted to come to me this time and do the eye test at my place, which will be a bonus, inshallah. So on that note, I hope and pray that you all stay safe, and that Allah gives you health, and Allah protects you, from all the crazy things going on around us. So take care, stay blessed, and have a good evening.